Hi everyone. I was first told I had pre-diabetes back in 2023, but honestly, I kind of ignored it. At my checkup in 2024, I was still pre-diabetic and my A1C was 6.1. That was a wake-up call, but even then, I only made a few small changes. Ate a little healthier here and there, but I still wasn't taking it that seriously. Then in February 2025, my A1C had dropped just a little to 6.0. It showed me that my diet was helping even a little, and for some reason that's when it finally clicked. I decided I was done waiting. I wanted to take this seriously and really try to reverse my pre-diabetes. So now I'm 4 months into making a major change in the way I eat. More whole foods, more balanced meals like this soup, and I've also added in regular exercise. I don't even own a scale, but I've gone from a size 22 to a size 18 in just 4 months, so I know my body is responding. I won't know my new A1C until next year, but I finally feel like I'm on the right path. Today I want to share one of my go-to recipes that's helped me on this journey, beef and barley soup. I usually make it with stew meat, but today I'm using lean ground beef because it has less fat, it's more budget friendly, and it cooks a lot faster. If you use stew meat instead, just know it needs a much longer simmer to get tender. This soup is also super versatile. You can swap the beef for ground turkey, chicken, lentils, or even tofu if you want a lighter or plant-based option. And feel free to play around with the ingredients. Try adding green beans, mushrooms, or a can of diced tomatoes. It's fun to make it your own. The ingredients I've chosen help keep my blood sugar steady and support my health goals. Here are all of my ingredients for my homemade beef and barley soup. I have some unsalted beef stock, avocado oil, salt and pepper, pearl barley, baby spinach, Worcestershire sauce, some thyme, 2 pounds of lean ground beef, carrots, a bell pepper, some minced garlic, an onion, and a bay leaf and Italian spices. And here are a few more optional ingredients that I'm going to add to my soup. We have some celery, ground flaxseed, frozen peas, and tomato paste. To your oil, in my case I'm using avocado oil, you can use olive oil. You want to add your lean ground beef and you want to cook it until brown, and can season it with some salt and some pepper. After your ground beef has cooked through, you want to add your veggies. In my case, I've added my carrots, my onion, my celery, the bell pepper, and I also added the garlic. Now you want to cook this for about 7 minutes, stirring it occasionally. Your next step is to add your tomato paste if you wish to use it. And if you do, you want to stir that in and let that cook in for 2 minutes. And now you want to add your Worcestershire and your seasonings. I have Italian seasoning and thyme, and your bay leaf. And you want to just simmer this for 1 minute. You want to rinse your barley a little bit under cold running water. Now for this next step, you want to add in your barley. You can see it right here. And you want to add in about 8 cups of unsalted beef broth. And I usually end up adding a little more or some water just because it seems to need more. And you want to bring this to a boil. Once you get your soup to a nice boil, you want to cover it. Turn down the heat and let it simmer lightly for about 50 minutes. Your next step is that you're going to add your peas, if you wish, and your ground flaxseed. And here's a pro tip for you. You want to just sprinkle that flaxseed in slowly, because if you dump it in all at once, it's going to clump up. Just stir that in and let this continue simmering for about 5 minutes with the cover on. And now for your very last step, you want to remove your bay leaf, and you want to dump in your spinach. Give that a good stir and just let it simmer for about 5 minutes, and then we should be ready to eat. And our soup is done. Let's eat.